Hi, welcome back to the Baller of Fire channel, and today is Game Talk, but we are going to take a different approach to Game Talk today. We're going to be talking about the British basketball and why it hasn't got much notoriety as rugby or other sports and what the league has done to make sure they do. What some are and aren't doing, the truth into why some of the British Basketball League arenas aren't full. Looking at you, London. Well, in layman's term, the league hasn't got enough coverage. They're not on the BBC, they're not on any major league or national coverage in the UK, except for Sky Sports, which only show it, I believe, on their YouTube channel or on one channel on Sky Sports. I don't really know the particulars about that, but I believe it's on their YouTube channel they show the British Basketball League. And there's more to the story which people don't know, that the British Basketball League was big and it was massive in the 90s. There were massive wealth and popularity, alike with star signings, big arenas, and had many fans turning up night after night to eat popcorn and watch a slam dunk happen day after day. In London, whether it was Cheshire, wherever you were there just enjoying the 90s. However, what is not known is many of these teams didn't invest in owning their own arenas, and you can imagine, nor did they invest in the fundamentals of building a program for youth to become professional basketball players in the future, such as academies. They were content with living a lavish lifestyle, having big name signings and big arenas, coaching expertise, but without realizing you need the fundamentals first for the league to grow and progress. What happened was they met inevitable circumstances which any league across the world would meet. The only difference is how to prepare, and the British Basketball League, didn't have a fail-safe plan. A lot of money was tied up in television contracts, such as the British network known as ITV Digital losing around £21 million. This happens, but these teams were renting, and as you know, many of them either just fell out of the league or folded altogether. The current chairman, Sir Ronnie Walker, talking with the legend Sam Nita at Hoopfix, don't quote me on this, he said that they need to prioritise owning arenas and have a plan for sustainable teams, which was the problem of the last time that happened, where this time they're hoping to have enough sustainability within the league that if something was to shake them up, they're able to bounce back. What was an unexpected twist in this process was the investment group known as 777. They hail from Miami and they have invested in $7 million and more just been announced recently into the league. But what is not telling is the amount of structural work 777 has done to make the league perform like a professional league. They have not only employed professionals but created roles such as a director of marketing, someone that deals with sports, someone that deals with health. They have gone out of the way to employ GMs at every level of the different basketball clubs. They have gone out of their way to employ a CEO, and just like that, the CEO, Aaron Radin, the current CEO of the British Basketball League, has performed beyond expectations with a league refresh, professional coverage. Not only that, Aaron and his team worked tirelessly to acquire TV ship deals with the NESN, which is the New England Sports Network, and many others. So people in Boston, in Massachusetts, can see the British Basketball League, which is only going to do well for the British Basketball League. And many others, I believe they got something to do with I don't know what it is, but I believe they got another big national TV broadcaster in America showing some basketball league games in Chicago. I believe that happened as well. But he's been doing that, and in time that attention will grow in the US and Canada. However, why hasn't it grown in the UK? Why hasn't UK networks come forward like Sky Sports? Because we see ourselves as the other guy. In basketball, many British basketball fans feel that we are the other guys in basketball. Basketball is played at the top tier in the USA by the powerhouse known as the NBA. The NBA has stars galore, and arguably the biggest star in sports, Michael Jordan. Many feel that British Basketball League is the other guy that is not played at the highest level. Well, that ain't true, and London Lions are going to prove it. With Americans watching and the Lions being in Europe, it's a concoction waiting to explode. What do I mean? Well, Brits and Americans alike don't know much about the EuroLeague. The EuroLeague is a top echelon when it comes to top basketball in Europe. This is where your Lucas, your Giannis, your Wembys come from before moving to the US. However, this isn't known in Britain and not known in America. Exposure, hopefully leading to social media exposure of these powerhouse teams that London Lions had to defeat to be at the top, will explode fandom. The only thing stopping them is British YouTubers. Yep, the only thing stopping them is British YouTubers. They promote here and there but not really pushing the league. They don't promote or review any British Basketball League games, nor the homegrown talent like Quinn Ellis, Watson Gill, Patrick Wheeler, etc. This has to change if we are to see success in the league that does deserve it, and if we are to build upon it. We do not see a lot of players, a lot of YouTubers that promote British basketball here, and it's a sad thing, but it's expected because the NBA is such a giant and has been dominant in that field for years. Many people just automatically grow up believing that the British basketball or anything basketball is a USA sports, a USA thing, and they're not wrong in that part. They are correct. However, there's British basketball being played in the UK and has been being played for around 30 to 40 years in England. The only problem is that it doesn't get notoriety from the government, which the British Federation, I feel, has done, literally has a major part in why there's not much promotion going on. The British Basketball Federation, has a lot to answer for. Because they stated that they didn't get any funding from the government, but then Hoopfix, he was able to pull off a clash of the Titans where LeBron's son came to the Copper Box Arena to go up against the Hoopfix Select, and they had an incredible turnout and an incredible game. And if he's one man who can actually do that, then what is a professional basketball association such as the British Basketball Federation doing? They should either get people like him or get him involved directly with the British Basketball Federation and try to get funding elsewhere outside of the government, because we know that politicians do not really delve into spending things unless it involves them getting the money back. I'm sorry, that's how politics works. They're only going to invest if they see an opportunity for them, and if they don't see the opportunity for themselves, the investment isn't really going to be there. But with that being said, the British Basketball League is on the up and up. We see what Aaron Redding is doing. He is taking the league to the next level. It's only a matter of time. I'll probably give it 4 to 5 years. We start seeing more professional players and teams that are not only homegrown, but people that actually want to come and play for the British Basketball League. And that's only a matter of time. But everything takes its place. We needed for us to basically get punched in the mouth, for us to fall flat on our face when it first happened in the 90s. We know what top level looks like. So now it's basically making sure that it's not just the glitz and the glamour, it's a lot more. There's substance behind it. You can, look forward to the future instead of just having something for now. And that's basically it for today. But until next time, guys, if you like videos like this, let me know. We can discuss it more, or create more videos. If you want to, I can talk about the twin of the basketball sport in the UK. And if you don't know the twin of this basketball sport in the UK, it's not actually basketball, but it's simply what happens there is similar to what happens to basketball is when it comes to coverage, and that is hockey. Hockey they don't even have arenas or any setup for any hockey students or any academies for people to play hockey in the UK. And I can go on about that for literally hours, but yet these guys have fans that fill out stadiums and arenas when it comes to hockey and matches. So why isn't it not shown on TV? This is the biggest problem. When looking at the ESPN, they've got a bunch of sports that are in America and shown on their channel. Why isn't it not the same in the UK? And I'm going to talk about that in my next video. In general, it's just going to be about sports. But until then, you guys, look out for my next vid. Until then, guys, peace.